This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. That's okay. Things are gonna be okay.
Besties! Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen y'all. How is everybody doing today? We are here. It is the Trans X Bombshell stream. We are here with a special guest today. We will be joined by none other than viral comedian Michael Schirtzer, most known for heckling anti-Palestinian protesters in his comedy shows. Well, no, he doesn't heckle them. He gets heckled by and dealing with hecklers, I should say. How's everybody doing? Aunt Mac, how are you? I see you. Ice God, how are you? I see you. Welcome, welcome. I am fresh, rested, and back after my break. I had an amazing EDC. It was super fun. Ask me about it. I want to talk about it. How are we? Well, and happy Wednesday. So, we're going to be joined by a special guest a little bit later. I don't want to give away too much, but we will be interviewing him just about like his experience of being an outspoken pro-Palestine comedian and what that's been like, even being in super progressive Los Angeles, and that should be fun. Should be fun to learn about that. And then maybe we'll do a little bit of gaming later. If you haven't yet checked out the VOD channel, where's the, what happened? It's like a hair on the little cloth, and I pulled it out, and I in my tongue. Anyway, I think we're okay now. So we'll have maybe a little bit of gaming later. Marvel Rivals, we ranked up yesterday back into Platinum. Nobody was here for that, but it happened. I swear it happened. Check the VOD. If anybody here hasn't yet signed up for the VOD channel, do please check it out. Everything can be found at transxbombshell.com. Finally played Rivals for the first time, but my homie's house, and you're hooked. Oh, good. Are you going to be joining me now? You going to be getting your Marvel Rivals on? Are you going to be marveling your rivals? Are we going to be marveling our rivals together? You let me know. I don't want to limit your rivals, but I would like to marvel your rivals sometime. You're home now, so you can't. Wait, so were you on your homie's PC or your homie's PlayStation? What was this limitation again? You don't have a PlayStation? Or you have a PlayStation 4, I think I remember. I feel like I'm getting closer. You were on a homie's PlayStation. The reason being you have a PlayStation 4? Or am I making that up? Ice God, I can't remember. Yes, PS4. Okay. Ah! I got it right. 3 cheers for me. Yeah, so my homie's going to come by later. If you haven't yet checked out Michael Schirtzer's content on the interwebs, highly recommend it. Should have really fun chat today. Yeah, I'm trying something new. Y'all told me that you wanted me to start doing more kinds of content. I offered to do the interview thing. I'm doing the interview thing. I'm doing the thing. Y'all told me to do the thing. I'm doing the thing. You played Iron Fist for like 6 hours. That scans. You were like begging me to try Iron Fist. How'd you like them? Did you get a cheaper town hall? Did you successfully get a cheaper town hall? It's honestly like one of the most annoying characters when somebody knows how to use him and he just like doesn't go away. Just like every time you go to lean in, you're like, you're like, A good Iron Fist is just constantly applying pressure. You did amazing as Iron Fist. You use your vast knowledge of all the research that you did trying to convince me to play Iron Fist. Did I get that right? That sounds accurate, right? Yeah, so homie's supposed to show up. I'm going to go down and let him into the building at about 6 my time. So I'm going to need to take a be right back break. And when I'm back from that be right back break, I should have Michael with me. Like in the actual stream. We're not going to do like a Discord interview. We're actually going to sit here and we're going to talk to each other. We'll kind of just talk to y'all. Your best game without me at like 300 ping, which when you did 12K and 23 and 4 is pretty solid. That's like a gold tier game. Yeah, those are good numbers. 12K damage, 23 and 4, I could see that getting into the golds. Platinum tier, you want your DPS putting up like 15 at least, but those are respectable numbers. Without you at like 300 ping, is it just your area? Does just your area get bad internet, or is that just like a you thing? Not even in ranked play yet, but you're excited to be able to get to it eventually. Yeah, you should. You should get you one of them. What's up, Omega La Lemons? Omega Male Lemons. How are you? You know, that sub badge looks amazing on you. And I'm just saying. It looks incredible. How are you? How are you doing? We love a subscriber. I'm doing so super swell. Hola, what's up? Only Bomba Fins. Only Bomba Alfina. Love it. How are you? Only Bomba Alfina. I'm doing so good. We have a special guest today. Whenever he arrives, I'm sure he'll let me. Sorry, I don't really speak much Spanish. Is that Spanish? Estu bim etu. Sorry. Not my strong point. Yeah, so this will be like a first. Yeah, we do. We have a special guest coming. It is the Michael Schirtzer, viral comedian, pretty big on Instagram. He's got some good sets. Spanish? No, I don't really know Spanish. Bro, never heard of her. I don't know. Oh, you don't know Michael Schirtzer? Okay, well, stick around. You'll get to meet him. The only reason you had 300 ping is because your buddy has an outdated modem and an internet connector. So you told him if he upgrades, eventually he'll get a new modem that will boost his internet speed and connection. And the connection rates, so he doesn't lag. So we should do like a do a bandwidth test and also check the cables, because sometimes people don't have like Cat 5 or Cat 6, like at least something that's like modern. So check the cables, definitely check the modem and router, but be doing speed tests, because you don't know at what point you're going to get free of the bottleneck. You don't want to have to throw away the baby with the bathwater and the whole time you actually had like, it was just like the cables. Is he our little comedian? He is. He's our little comedian. We love him. He's actually quite cool. I imagine he'll probably bump me on Instagram when he gets here. If he shows, watch him flake. Watch him not show up. I'm like, this is my first ever planned guest. I was like, go ahead, stop on by. I'm going to be live starting at 5. I'm supposed to pop down and grab him at like 6. Watch me go on break and go grab him. And he's like, not there. Or like, I haven't heard from... I probably should have maybe confirmed today, but I mean, we did yesterday. I've been posting promo stuff, and he's been sharing the promo stuff, so... You had fun with everything. You did play a bit of Minecraft. On the PS5, like you got some console Minecraft in? A horror pack? I don't know that one. Is it like a survival? That's the cool thing, is that they made it so that the desktop Minecraft has some of the stuff, like the packs, the pre-made games and stuff too. The store, the Mahong store or whatever it's called. One of the coolest Minecraft things I ever played was like a multiplayer world that had what was that called? Bed Wars. Have you ever heard of that? Bed Wars. It's a survival, but it's a bit more difficult because of the new mobs and everything. There's new mobs. Is it mobs made just by that developer for those kits, or did they just recently add new mobs? Oh, yeah, a thing called Mimic. That's like from like Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, mimics are creepy and scary and go way back. Yeah, mimic chest. Oh. I need to get a glass of water, actually. I don't have a glass of water. So let me grab a glass of water. Okay, so I'm gonna light an incense. Hopefully, it doesn't choke out my special guest. I've got like 30 minutes for it to burn. I've been like really, I don't know, crushing on these cherry blossoms. I just like really like incense. I feel like it cleans the air. I know I'm actually just like smoking up the air with like smelly oil, burned oil, but it smells so good. There we go. Okay, cool. Look into it, because I highly recommend it to me if I want to have fun with something new. They have mobs called the All-Seeing One and Siren. Wait, did they really add new mobs? Are you serious? like a new mob? Did they add new mobs to Minecraft? And I've just not... Yeah, so it's an add-on. Okay, so it's an add-on. You're looking gorgeous, Aunt Mac. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I kind of needed that. Just make sure. Okay, so we're about 30 minutes from when the special guest is supposed to be here. I've never really done a special guest, so this is all kind of new. It's somebody I know. I met him. I went to his comedy show, and I kind of know him. He's a known, like, internet person. How do you say? No, he's not like an influencer. He's a comedian. So I guess like a public figure. So I figured it's safe to have him here at the crib, here at the In Crib Studio. I don't think I'd trust any of you crazies with my address, but you were literally scared through the whole Minecraft playthrough. It was like was it the music? Like a suspense type music game. It's always the atmosphere of music that gets me. Makes it really stressful. Heightens the suspense. Yeah, because any new mobs can spawn out of nowhere. It's pretty freaky. Wait, what is the all-seeing one? What does the all-seeing one do? Like, what do they do? So these are from the pack. These aren't actual new mobs added to the main game. But what do these mobs in this pack do? What is the all-seeing one? And then the other one's what? The Siren Head? I can guess what that one is. It like turns you to stone, right? It's a little hard to explain how it works. Well, fortunately, I'm here to talk and learn. So if you feel like trying to explain it, don't make me force you to have a good time explaining your Minecraft mob to Mama. Mama wants to hear about your Minecraft game. Just let her know. Just tell her. I want to hear all about it. Tell Mommy. Tell Mommy about your game. Go ahead. Come on. With Siren Head, he doesn't turn to you into stone. Basically, it's a loud siren that spawns little minions that will come after you. Well, that's annoying. Little gnats, little flies to come at you. Hold on 1 second. I just realized I forgot to pour the rest of the cleaner out of this. I love the smell of that stuff, but I guess I went a little crazy with it. Cause like, it's like still like I guess I sprayed way too much cleaner because there's still like a little pool of cleaner in the bottom of the trash can. And I was like, let me go ahead and pour that out before it's like gonna knock me out from fumes or something. The craziest one is the goat man. What is the goat man? And Mommy is crazy. Is there... Mommy is crazy. Um, so, I've been playing, like, so I got pneumonia. If you weren't at the stream yesterday, you kind of missed the recap. But I ended up getting pneumonia, and kind of went to EDC on antibiotics. So like I basically didn't really get to go and like rage as hard as I was hoping to. But I went and I had a good time. And I did end up, I had fun. I had a good time. I had fun. And when I got back, I was just like needed time to like recover. And I also found when I got back, there was just like, I was still sick. And so I just like took the time off. And so I've just been resting and planning and getting stream stuff in order. And I have another special guest lined up for next month. And I need to reach back out to them because I think my last communication confused them. But I think I have a really cool guest. They've already kind of soft committed. I just need to think I need to like help land the scheduling and figure out like the format of what I'm asking them to do and make it clearer so that they can help schedule when we can either get them to come in person like we're gonna do today, which this will be the first time I've ever done like an interview on the stream, and it's definitely the first time I've had a guest besides like Danny or like a moderator or somebody. I mean, I did have an ex. There was a trans woman that I dated when I first started streaming. She would be on the stream sometimes. So he spawns into the world, and there's a kind of indicator that you hear, but he will chase after you till he gets you, and he can freeze water if you try to swim away. And from what good equipment you had, he two-shotted you. Yikes. He can freeze the water if you try to swim away. How much... He'll chase you until he gets you, like he doesn't stop chasing you. No, I kind of understand, like somebody just spawns in. Is it like the goat man? Does it look like a goat man? Because that's freaky. That's actually freaky. I don't think I could deal with that. That kind of gives me anxiety just hearing it explain, just reading about it. It's all randomized. See, I always liked those, there's like dungeon crawlers that are procedurally generated. I forget that one, the one that's really famous that like you can play it and it's never the same. It's like a dungeon crawler where basically you're just like an @ symbol. Just an @ symbol trying to find your way through the maze all the way down to the basement. And you can have a blood moon every 7 nights. That's like on Zelda. When there's the blood moon. When the monsters rise. The hardest thing you fought was the watch. What's the watchtower? Is that another character? There's like an NPC called the watchtower. Ooh, excuse me for just 1 second. I have to tinkle. I have to use the little girl's room. What is the watchtower? Is that a person or a thing? Chat, I've got bad news. I don't think he's coming. I don't think Michael Schirtzer's coming. I just went to check the Instagram, and his account got banned or something. Which is really weird because he just reposted me like yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I just went to check his Instagram. What's up, crazy dad? It's all randomized. Okay, the hardest thing was at the Watchtower's a TV head. He's super tall. He steps on you. The only thing you haven't seen yet was the Man of the Fog, which is the most terrifying one. He's the fastest mob. You can squeeze into any space like a window. He can go through it, and he breaks down doors. Crazy. I wouldn't want to play Minecraft with a guy like that on the board. And hi, how are you, crazy dad? We're chilling. We're trying new content today. We're trying to do new things. We're stepping outside the box. We're inviting special guests. He could still come. I gave him instructions. I'll go check and make sure that he didn't show up. But maybe I should send an email. Ooh. Hi. Just confirming. It's showing me your Instagram is banned. Feel free to let me know via email when you arrive. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Him getting banned isn't that surprising. Like, he's a pro-Palestine comedian, so... Bro, I don't know. I have no idea. But we had set this up. I don't know what happened. You can make crazy weapons from the drops they give you, so it's worth it. What are we talking about again? There's also a crazy mob that teleport. Oh, Minecraft. Right. Got it. Yes. Crazy mobs and drops. There's a crazy mob that teleports you to them called the Smiler. That's rad. What's the name of the pack again? How would I find it to even download it? Dwellers. You gotta buy it with coins? Oh, I'm very unlikely to do that. I found a way to play the, have you ever played Bed Wars? That one's really fun. I actually had a lot of fun with Bed Wars. Danny, who used to be a mod on the channel, she doesn't come around anymore because she got a boyfriend. Danny used to be really heavily into Bed Wars. Yeah, see, you know Bed Wars. And I know Bed Wars. I played it a little bit. I just wasn't very good at it. I've never been very good at the Minecraft multiplayer. So, what can you do? Okay, well, if something came up, hopefully I get a heads up. And not just like a no-show cancellation, because that would be sad. I'm just very confused because I just tagged him 4 hours ago. Yeah, I should look up those mobs. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Minecraft, but I appreciate you telling me about them. Oops. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna look those up. Just being completely honest. I really appreciated you telling me about them, though. It sounds fun, and I enjoy that you enjoy it as much as you do. Sorry, I'm just trying to find out what happened to my special guest for the stream today. I don't know how else to reach him is the scary thing. I guess we don't have a special guest today. It's like 15 minutes. Oh well, I'm sorry, chat. Wait. You believe they'll still come around? We'll see. I am ye of little faith at the moment. Unless I get some kind of... I probably should have confirmed today. I had a friend, as anybody who was watching the stream yesterday is aware. I had a friend who like randomly popped by. She was in town. She came into town. She was planned to visit town. But when she got to town, she went right to the hospital because her foot was hurting. And she found out that her foot was broken. And so my day was a little chaotic. It was a little hectic. I'm trying to help my friend and navigating stuff. But I made it. I'm here. I did the thing. I did all the things. Like I was set. I was ready. And if anything falls through, it's not on my part. So at least I feel confident about that. It's just really wild that they just got banned. It's wild. Wait, how do I... Yeah, man. I think he got banned. I'm not sure he's coming. That was how he was going to contact me. I would think. Bro, super weird. Super weird. That's all I'll say. I hope he's okay. I mean, it wasn't really a weird day. I mean, I went to work. I have a friend in town that's just like in town. So it kind of threw off my scheduling a little bit. But I got all my work stuff done. Work was done. I had this set up. I mean, I guess it's a weird day in a sense of we did this kind of stream. Like, I don't... Right on, Crazy Dad. That was a good time. And I have faith. I guess it was kind of a weird day because we are doing this, like, new kind of content. Like, this new format kind of content. Trying something kind of cool. Invited somebody I know who's like a known like influencer, personality, public figure. And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'm freaking out. Y'all know how my anxiety is. You deal with me like almost every day. You see how I am. Full of doubt, full of self-doubt. Full of talking myself out of stuff. Full of psyching myself out. Full of being like not exactly sure what we're doing. And then everything working out anyway. Y'all have seen me do it a million times. He probably got banned for being a comrade and being super pro-Palestine. That's most likely what happened. He's most likely on the way. Is going to follow through with the commitment. and is going to be chilling when I go out to grab him out front. He's supposed to be waiting out front when I popped out at 6. Figured I'd shoot an email, get a confirmation, didn't get a confirmation back. Can't see the Instagram. The Instagram's down. I know what to do. What if I open up an incognito window, right? And then type in Instagram.com/Michael_Schirtz. Is it SCH? Yeah, this page isn't available. Homie got banned. Let's see if he still shows up for his interview after his account got banned. I think he had like 100,000. I'm pretty sure he had like 100,000 followers. I mean, maybe he doesn't show up because he has bigger things to deal with. Let's find out. Yeah, no, that should be his Instagram. Michael_Schirtzer. Holy Toledo. Yeah, if he comes through for the interview, it'll be one hell of an interview. Hey, so did you know you just got banned? Like, oh, yeah. I just got an email from him. Hi, I'm downstairs. Let me go ahead and pop down and grab him. I guess we have an interesting interview topic to talk about. I don't want to keep him waiting. Y'all hang out. Interviewing Michael Schirtzer right when I get back. Interviewing Michael Schirtzer when I get back. There we go. Let me just real quick pin that. Here we go. And I'll be right back, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Hi, we're here. Also, I forgot to mention we're on the Clock app too.
Hello.
So
All the apps. Hello.
So yes, all of the apps.
I'm on DoorDash right now. Come on.
So this is viral comedian Michael Schirtzer.
Oh wow, thank you so much. First time I've ever been introduced that way. Thank you.
You're a little cut off on the Clock app.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, clock, tick, tock.
There we go. Cool.
Okay, great.
I don't know. We've got questions that I sent you.
Yeah.
Also a real life event.
But first and foremost, breaking news, my Instagram is down. The Instagram account that I had curated with almost 100,000 followers.
Oh my God.
I was boosting mutual aid. I was boosting on the ground footage from Palestine, like just all the types of things that I was accepting, and then it's gone in an instant. With no content warning, no violation, no nothing, just the fact that Jordana Cutler, the Israel policy and diaspora person at Meta, had viewed my story, my Instagram story, and then a couple hours later, my account is gone. Poof. You ever been disappeared online? It's pretty crazy. And the funny thing about it is, it happened at the same time to a much more famous comedian in Ireland, and then also Hassan Piker was deplatformed off Twitch on the same day.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you've ever been the least famous person kicked off of the internet, but it's like getting chosen last on a team. You know what I mean? Where it's like, technically I'm on it, but yeah, most people didn't know about it.
Okay, well, hell, let's get to it then. First question I sent was for those who are new to your work that might not know who you are. How'd you first get into comedy, and what drew you to stand-up specifically?
Yeah, so I always was a fan of Richard Pryor and George Carlin and all of the comedians who sort of spoke truth to power. And then I started as a slam poet, actually. I used to do slam poetry. I would say things like, I've got the skill, will, and ability to fill up a soliloquy.
I love it.
You thought it was going to be bad. You know what I mean?
No, that was good. That was good. That was good.
But then I used to do mixed shows that had slam poets as well as rappers and comedians. And so I kind of got a vibe where it was I kind of prefer comedy to slam poetry. And so I started doing comedy pretty much exclusively instead of slam in 2014.
I like slam.
Yeah, slam's great. I still look. If you got a slam event to book me on, I'll do it. But
You'll do slam events?
Yeah, I'll still do slam events, but I mostly just do comedy.
And if anybody has any questions for Michael, feel free to shoot them out. We're talking, we're chatting, we're vibing. But we'll pay attention to chat, and if anybody wants to say hi.
W's in the chat.
Everybody was stoked that she made it, because we were just like, I don't know if he's going to make it, and somebody played a clip of Gotta Have Faith.
Yeah, good. I'm glad whoever believed in me, thank you so much.
They were like, he's going to make it, he's going to make it, it's going to
The one person in the chat who believed in me, thank you so much.
I think there was two.
Two people, thank you.
So, what's your creative process like? When you're part of developing new material, do you have a favorite part of the creative process that you...
I just love writing jokes, I love thinking about something in kind of a different way than everybody's talking about it, and putting it out there with a message that's for the people, or that's justice based, or something like that, that's something relevant but also something relatable.
So you'd say you write jokes that have a purpose?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but I didn't always. Sometimes I just when I first started, I was just learning how to write jokes.
Yeah.
You sort of work your way up like you do at the gym. You don't start with the heavy dumbbells. You you work your way up through sets. And it's the exact same way, because they call performing in stand-up doing sets. Yeah. So you work your way up going through open mics and learning joke structure, and then you can sort of work in more important topics.
So did you just make a direct correlation between working out and stand-up comedy?
That's right. And I went to the gym today. Shout out Planet Fitness. Shout out Planet Fitness for being affordable.
Shout out affordability of gyms.
Well, actually, only certain Planet Fitnesses. I don't know. Some of them are not great, I've heard.
Shout out some Planet Fitnesses.
Select Planet Fitnesses.
I'm clipping that. That one's funny. Okay, so Who are some of your biggest comedic influences and how have they shaped your style?
Oh yeah, big fan of George Carlin and Richard Pryor. I would say that they shaped my style just in that they showed me that it could be done, right? That you could be funny, be truthful, and stand up for things that matter.
That's very well said. I really like Carlin for that too.
Yeah.
Like he's pretty much known as like the OG, tell it like it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And one of my actual favorite like comedic influences, who wasn't super political, is Mitch Hedberg.
Oh my God, I love Mitch Hedberg
Y'all
so
don't know
much.
Mitch Hedberg? Google Mitch Hedberg
So
right
good.
now. He was so ahead of his time. He was so funny. He was so thoughtful. And yeah, the comedy game really misses him.
Yeah, his delivery. There's no other that had his delivery.
And you know what's crazy? He wasn't even like super appreciated during his time up until the very end. Like he bombed once on TV, and only at the very end did he win them over. And so it's like, yeah, I just think about that often, where it's like some of the best artists are never truly appreciated while they're around, but their work lives on long after they're gone, and that's
sad, but
that's
true.
important.
It's very true. It's very, very true.
Yeah, shout out Nipsey Hussle.
Great example.
Yeah.
You want a glass of water?
I would love a water.
Yeah, let me grab some water.
Thank you so much.
Somebody in chat said they're driving. They have questions, but they're driving.
Oh, be safe if you're driving, you know? I'll be doing interviews for a while, so... Allegedly. So I don't talk about it a ton, but I was actually tortured by Israelis.
Wait, what?
Yeah, did I mention that to you?
No, this might be a good time to mention it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Shukran. Yeah, so I was tortured by Israelis in college. In college,
does that tie in directly like why you?
Yeah, that's like a part of my awakening. It's the reason that I like care so deeply about Palestinians is because I found out. So like before I was in, let's back it up. You know,
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Before we get into like the torture from Israelis, how, where?
Yeah. So I was a part of a fraternity, a Jewish fraternity called AE Pi.
Okay.
And I didn't know that it was like one of the largest Zionist organizations in the United States when I joined it. I just was like, I want to be around Jews. You know what I mean? I grew up Jewish, grew up in a culturally Jewish, like, you know, community. And so I just wanted to extend that at college.
Yeah, makes sense.
Wow, what a awakening, because they had us during the hazing process. There were 8 like American guys and then like 2 guys who had served in the Israeli army in our pledge class.
Damn.
Right.
Okay.
And,
so like real right out of the gate.
Right. And so we are getting hazed, and by that they have black.
Hold on, pause.
Yeah.
Is the Israeli guy, is he a student or is he just there for the hazing?
Like he called it. That's so funny. They just bring in an Israeli specialist to torture the kids.
I'm just asking.
No. So he was a part of the pledge class. Like he had served in the occupation army, and now he was doing college in Santa Barbara. And so he joined this fraternity as well.
Okay, now
and so like they had us tied up, hands behind our backs. We had we were like black bagged, basically like blindfolded. And we were back to back in a dark room with loud music playing. So it's sensory deprivation,
nightmare fuel.
torture.
This is literal torture.
And now we see that like that's the tactics that they use on Palestinians, and even worse, obviously. But yeah, so at the time I had literally never heard a negative word about Israel. I just was like, oh, we're Jewish, we're meant to support Israel, whatever. That's what I had been told my whole life growing up. And then I was tied up with these guys, and like the American guys were freaking out because we'd never been tortured. It was like a long period of time. And then the Israeli guys were like laughing and cackling the whole time. Super creepy. And I just remember feeling like something was off, right? Like why are y'all laughing like this? And I vocalized it. I said to them, I was like, you guys are giving off like psycho vibes right now. What's going on with you? Like, why are you laughing about this situation? And they said to me, we used to do this to Palestinians all the time.
Oh my God.
And like in that moment, everything snapped for me. And I was like, oh wow, like I've been lied to my whole life about everything. And then a few days later, I saw an SJP display. It was Israeli Apartheid Week, and so they had a huge graphic. And like I just walked up to the table, I started talking to them. I found out about their story because every Palestinian, like their family's been kicked out. You know, pretty much like they have a story that somebody they know was kicked out of Palestine by the Zionists, whether it was 1948, whether it was 67, whether it was just recently yesterday. You know what I mean? Like there's somebody who's been affected by Zionism. And so I spoke to a number of Palestinians, heard their stories, and then I also started reading like a lot. A lot.
Once the door cracked,
oh my god!
I
just like voraciously read literature about the situation, and it was like pretty easy for me to be like, oh, it's an extension of U.S. imperialism, like they're like white settler supremacy, like it's stolen land, it should all be given back. And so that was like my awakening in college.
Oh my god! Yeah. So this is like just an extension of stuff that happened that was open.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I got on Canary Mission on October 6th, 2023.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? I was doing work beforehand.
Wow.
I did work. They did work. Shout out the gang.
Somebody said it was a straight up "Thank you, sir. May I have another situation?"
Another situation?
Another "Thank you, sir. May I have another situation?"
Oh, got you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
That's heavy.
Yeah. And so now I do comedy.
Whoa. Okay, so some beyond comedy, what are some of your passions or interests that people might not know about?
Right now I'm just caring about trying to get food and water into Gaza. Check out the Samir Project. Check out Palestine Action. They're doing great work where they go into weapons manufacturers, give them a little redecoration.
Redecorating.
It's an interior redeco job sometimes, and sometimes it's an exterior one, but it all depends about accessibility. And I
just
encourage people to check them out.
Community efforts for accessibility options.
That's right.
So your comedy often touches social political themes, but how do you deliver the balance of humor with delivering the message? And what role do you think comedy plays in social commentary overall?
Well, comedy stems from the jester, right? The jester and the king. And so it's the comedian's job to challenge the authority. And also, if you study the work of Ismatu Gwendolyn, they are a revolutionary thinker, author. And so if you study their work, then you know that art making is world making. And so artists have the ability to create worlds, right? And that's why we're being censored. That's why they took my Instagram account away, because they're scared. They're scared of what I have to say. They're scared of the message. They don't want to see a Jewish person talking about the Palestinian resistance, right? Especially making jokes about it. Because humor is the way in which that we can transmit the message of justice, of truth, in a way that is disarming, right, for the elites. It delegitimizes them because they're not legitimate. And so to show that the emperor has no clothes is the job of the jester, the job of the comedian. You have a lot of comedians now who are like, I want to be king. And it's like, that's not your job, brother.
That's funny. I like that take a lot. Okay, so have you found that your outspoken views on certain issues have impacted your audience or the venues you perform in unexpected ways?
Oh, yeah. The Zionists have actually reached out to every major comedy club in Los Angeles trying to make sure I don't get booked there. Joke's on them, I already don't get booked. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, they have gone as far as to get me unbooked from an open mic in Austin, Texas.
How do you get unbooked from an open mic?
That's a great question. The way you do it is you call the owner over 100 times and say that the person who is headlining the open mic, which is not a prestigious job, is going to be a terrorist sympathizer, and they will say, hey, maybe we don't want that guy. We just don't want
so you were hosting the open mic?
I wasn't hosting. Sometimes at an open mic, like the people hosting it will book a headliner. You know what I mean? Somebody who is in town, and like it's a way to throw somebody a spot. And it's like also a way sometimes to like uplift the mic, because it's like, oh, it's a good whatever.
Okay.
So that was going to be my space.
I don't know much about stand-up culture.
It's okay. Most people don't. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was going to be my space, and they got me unbooked from an open mic. And then also there's a comedy, not even a comedy club, there's a comedy show in Long Beach that is at a bar, and they called the owner of the bar over 100 times. And so the producer of the show had to be like it's an 80-year-old woman who owns the bar, and so she was just like freaking out that like all these people were calling. She has no idea who I am, right? Most people don't. I'm the least famous person who got disappeared yesterday, and so yeah, but it affected her because 80 people, like 100 people calling this 80-year-old woman. And she's just like, I don't want the smoke. And so she says to the producer, like, hey, don't have this guy. He says to me, he just knows me for a long time. He's like, look, I know you. You're fine. Like, I don't care. But you just can't do this show, So do you want to do the other ones? Or yeah. So it definitely has affected the way. And also, dude, there are comedy shows that have me blocked on Instagram. They have my podcast blocked on Instagram. I'm going through spots with my partner last night, and she's like, have you heard of this show? And I'm like, no. And I still have access to the Palestine pod, so I'm like Googling it, or like I'm searching it on Instagram, and it's not popping up for me. She texts me the link, and so I click on it, blocked. Can you imagine blocking my podcast? Like, how mad have I made you that you blocked my podcast? That's
I don't
crazy.
understand. Like, people literally have not, without talking to you, I guess saw the content you were putting out and blocked your podcast?
That's right. It's like the fact that they disappeared my account is actually a marker of how successful I've been at what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And it's an honor to sacrifice for Palestine. Like, I built up an account with almost 100,000, and it fell in the line of duty, So we are proud of that.
Yeah, you've pissed some people off.
Oh, yeah. I've made all of the right enemies. Michael Rappaport, that chalk outline of a scarecrow has...
What's going on with that?
Dude, he posted something about me a while ago where he tagged all of the comedy clubs and was like, I hope this freaking terrorist never gets booked there, and it's like,
oh my god,
dog, yeah, so he doesn't like me.
Say the least.
He was always like beefing with these like Palestinian teenage girls, and I was just like, dog, why don't you like talk to somebody who is your size? You know what I mean? Like, why are you always coming down on these femmes?
Fighting on
he was just
Twitter.
No, it's on TikTok. He was beefing with a few of my mutuals on TikTok. So I was just like, I'm sick of seeing you like attack young women.
But what? You still have your TikTok?
I do have my TikTok still. Mikey B _on. So like Mikey B on.
Mikey B on.
Mikey B on TikTok. And I have a Twitter, which is just Mike Schirtzer, MIC, and then my last name.
I couldn't find you on Twitter.
That's okay. They're trying to disappear me everywhere, and it's fine. I don't care.
I'm sorry to hear about the Instagram.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah. You really do legitimate good work, like mutual aid.
Yeah, absolutely. We do a lot of mutual aid. Yeah. I'm a part of groups called LA Food Not Bombs, and also Mutual Aid LA Produce in the Park. So we do distro for people in St. James Park on Thursdays at around noon. That's free distribution. Come pick up groceries, whatever you want.
Mutual aid.
Gratis. And then LA Food Not Bombs does great work where we reclaim produce that would go to waste, and then we prepare fresh, hot vegan meals for the people who live on Skid Row.
Solid. Familiar with LA Food Not Bombs? Great work.
Yeah.
And another thing you gotta ask is, despite all the pressures, you have remained absolutely steadfast in your commitment to Palestine.
Absolutely.
Can you articulate what that commitment means to you personally and professionally?
Palestine is the moral compass of the world, and so I try and stay in tune with it, and I will never betray it. I will never, there's no amount of money, there's no opportunity, there's nothing that's more valuable than the dignity and freedom of the people of Palestine. And I am kind to anybody who is a friend to the cause, and ruthless with anyone who stands between Palestinians and freedom.
clip. That was awesome. I really like that. And you're ruthless to anyone who stands in the way. What about the liberation of Palestine is a profoundly important issue for you, but what drives your continued advocacy on this effort? Like, we know that you have a very personal reason as to starting and your awakening, but what is it that has you obviously now you may be limited to comedy venues, avenues for your career.
Nothing matters. Nothing matters if Palestinians can't be free. How silly would I be to be somebody who just thinks about jokes right now? You know? I don't know if you saw it, but I was I'm sure you did, but I have notes when I go up on stage these days because I'm not really even thinking about my jokes a ton. It's hard to remember my jokes at a time when I'm waking up to children being burned in wheelchairs, right? Yeah. And there are some comedians who've said nothing, and it's benefited their career. Good for them, congratulations. But that's not what I was put on this earth to do. And I would be betraying myself and many millions of people if I was just somebody who was I'm gonna shut up about Palestine and host a Jewish dating show, which I could have easily. I could have been an investment banker. You never would have heard from me, but here I am because this is the right thing to do, and it feels like a calling,
So looking ahead, what do you hope to achieve through your comedy and activism, with the current political climate?
I think it's very important to be a Jewish person in support of Palestinian resistance. I think there's almost nobody in comedy doing that, really. Or if there are, it's very few of us, right? It's not a popular position, but it's one that needs the most attention because there's this whole campaign of do you condemn? And it's no, I condemn the Israeli genocide. I condemn 75 years of raping, torturing, beheading, setting on fire, burning crops, right? Burning olive trees.
Just stealing farms.
Assassinating journalists, assassinating medics, assassinating people who are first responders. That's what I condemn. And whatever people do in response to that is super duper their business.
Yeah.
Right?
Resistance is justified.
Palestinians have the legal right to resistance. That's UN resolution, 4337 or something. You can Google it. It doesn't matter. It's around. It's been around for a while. It reaffirms their right to armed resistance. And so there's a lot of people who are scared to say that they support the Palestinian resistance right now, and there are lots of people who are going to say that they don't agree with it for a check, and I'm never going to be one of those people. I'm always going to be somebody who would have stood up for Nelson Mandela, who was the tip of the spear at the ANC, right? I'm somebody who would have supported any enslaved rebellion, right? I'm somebody who would have also supported the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising. And so if you're somebody who roots for, David instead of Goliath, then you would be on the side of the Palestinians.
Makes logical sense.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy how many people don't come to that conclusion.
Yeah. I remember when Jews did root for David, instead of Goliath.
Yeah. I
remember the days when Jews weren't the ones doing pogroms, when we were the ones experiencing pogroms. I'm old enough to remember that.
Yeah.
So we need to abolish Zionism and Jewish supremacy, return Palestine to the Palestinians. The right of return is enshrined in international law. People still have the keys, the deeds from the Ottoman Empire, right?
Yeah.
And all of the settlers need to go back to where they came from. A lot of them have dual passports. A lot of them can apply for citizenship elsewhere. Yeah. We know you have cousins in Miami. Go hang out with Benjamin Netanyahu's son. Stop the madness.
Literally.
Leave.
If anybody has any questions, When going into comedy, did it help to be self-deprecating?
Well, yeah, that's a part of comedy for sure. And that's actually something that's super different about like the rap and slam poet world versus the comedians world, cuz like rap is all about like I'm the best, you know what I mean? Like I like the most flashy, most whatever, you know, and then or at least that's what it's become. It's not always been about that. But like comedy, you can't really do that. You know, I mean, some people can. Like there's like Matt Rife, who's like, you know, he has that lane where he's like, I'm gorgeous and people pay to see me, and that's cool, you know. But that's not really my thing. Like, I'm pretty, but I'm not that pretty. Like, so I've always just had, and like, I just think having a healthy dose of self-deprecation is beneficial. But you know, I'm also like supportive of my own work. Like I'm, you know, a fan of the jokes that I write, or I wouldn't write them.
For sure.
So it's a duality of both. It's knowing like when to like support yourself and you know be confident, but also to recognize that like overconfidence is not likable in certain situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hard lesson to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard lesson to learn.
No doubt.
You can't be too confident.
Yeah.
We have, let's see.
What's up with the chat? How's the person driving? Are they okay?
I don't know. Did you make it? Who was it? Was it Crazy Dad that was driving?
That checks out.
Where was it? He said, I had questions, but I'm driving, and now I can't.
Okay, well, it's all right. We don't have to.
Yeah, he hasn't said anything in a while. I mean, that's kind of sus. Yeah.
I hope you made it.
Let us know if you made. Oh, yeah. Currently driving. We'll ask questions soon. Crazy Dad, let us know if you've made it, please.
Please.
But yeah, we've been asking some pretty deep questions and talking about some real serious topics. Let's shift on to like what do you have coming up? Like what do you have?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have some live shows coming up. I'm performing at the Ice House in Pasadena.
I like that.
Please don't call the venue. On Ali Malik and Friends on the 30th.
Okay.
And then
The 30th is
it's like a Saturday, I think.
okay, Saturday.
I believe, but I could be wrong. Could be a Friday.
It looks like we're not getting we might be buried on the clock app.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
I put as the title. I put Free Palestine.
Oh, do you want me to? Should I live stream this too on my?
It's totally up to you.
Yeah, why not?
I'm just surprised. I usually would have some folks in here on the clock app, but I think because of the title I put.
Yeah, let's go on live right here. And do it as kicked off meta.
Does it help with hecklers or when a joke fails? Yes, I survived. Okay, good. He survived.
Does what help with?
Does it help with hecklers or when a joke fails? Or what helps when a joke fails?
Oh, the important thing about a joke failing is to acknowledge that it's failed. Is there any way you can put this up?
Yeah, I actually have.
Ah! Are you okay?
Yeah. I actually have.
Oh yeah, wait. Stand. Amazing. Yeah, the important thing is to acknowledge that if a joke fails, like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I think you even saw there was like one or two
There was
jokes.
one joke where you pointed out that you
Yeah.
you thought it was failing. I thought it was doing fine.
And see, that's the difference
But-
between like the barometer of the comedian and the barometer of the audience. Is like, for me, if I'm not getting like a resounding belly laugh like I did on many of the jokes, then
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, what an absolute failure this was, you know? But if I am, so it's just like, it's important to acknowledge that the joke did not do as well as you thought it would, and that's okay.
But after you pointed it out, everybody sort of ripped open.
Yeah, you like it cuts the tension. People laugh at the fact that like the joke failed and you acknowledged it. It's when you don't acknowledge that the joke failed and you try to just like keep going and plow through it, and then the jokes start piling up, not working, and people start to lose their faith in comedy, right? Like I've seen it
Is that
happen.
what it is?
Well, it doesn't
I
happen
feel
to me. You know what I mean?
nervous and tense
But-
just you describing.
Yeah, I've seen it happen where like 4 comedians will go up before me on a show and they all have a bad time. And I can see the audience who came to have a good time slowly realizing like, oh, maybe this was like the wrong show to be at.
Yeah.
And so by the time I get up there, they have no faith in comedy anymore.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I have to get up there and really work.
Reconvince them that comedy is real.
Yes, I have to like reconvince. It's like doing like, you know, the Men in Black, where it's like, hey, just look at this thing, like, and then I'm like, now my jokes, you know. And it depends. Like, sometimes if I can tell that like they don't like the jokes that have been told before, I'll go up and I'll do crowd work, and the crowd work will loosen them up for me to go back into the jokes that I was trying to tell, you know. So
there's what, yeah. I always assumed there was a bit of a push and a pull, but
yeah.
I don't think I quite realized like how much you're like reading and sort of solving a puzzle.
Yes, that's a great way of describing it. It's like solving a puzzle live with people's thoughts, right? And like their minds. Because you have to like Rubik's Cube it correctly for everybody to get on the same page to laugh at it.
That's
right?
wild.
Yeah, and so especially talking about Palestine, like I'll wear the keffiyeh, and I've had situations where half of the audience hates me from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because like I'm wearing the keffiyeh, and so I had to call that out and be like, "Are you guys like Zionists? Like, what's going on?" Like, and the room explodes. You know, it's like,
yeah. Then the tension's caught.
Yeah. Yeah, I've walked many Zionists. That's what the video that I went viral for recently, where I walked Zionists from a comedy show, and I was like, man, I wish you guys would leave Palestine. You know, no, I wish. That's what I said. I wish I'd said that. I didn't say that. That's what I thought. I thought of that later. You know, later. But I have that in the chamber for next time, because I will walk plenty more Zionists. I swear.
I'm sure you will.
In my career, many.
So, me too. Texas weather's crazy. It was high winds, rain, hail, then sunshine all in 30 minutes. That's the drive.
Oh, wow. Little weather forecast.
Yeah. Like, rain, hail, sunshine.
That sounds like the conditions the Waffle House is open in. All right, pretty good.
So y'all do 100 miles per hour everywhere you drive. I've been in Texas. That's true.
That's true. For sure.
I've been thinking about stand-up after my therapist told me to go into it after telling him my trauma stories.
That's crazy that your therapist is writing down your trauma and then is like, you should do stand-up. That sounds like a medical violation.
I think your therapist is taking your trauma to the local open mic.
Yeah. Your therapist is like, do you mind if I use
this is good material.
For
you should use this.
That's so funny. I realized I was in couples therapy. I've been in couples therapy, and I have been winning. Thank you so much.
Oh no!
It's her idea, you know. It was terrible because now we just have like a non-biased person to be like, he's right. It's pretty fire. Bit of a. She was like the number one seed. You know, it's a real upset.
Oh God! I think if my partner told other people he was winning therapy, I would no longer have a partner.
Oh, well, I'm lucky that my partner's a comedian as well, so she understands. She says a lot of weird stuff about me, too, you know. So. We just have to be gracious with each other.
Wait, so, yes, hail plus 100 miles per hour like it's gunshots. Wait,
okay.
Yeah, they like the Waffle House comment. He was laughing at how I was spinning it. Well, maybe you should do comedy. Maybe you're missing your call. Where do you start?
Open mics. Just make sure not to speak about Palestine or you'll get unbooked. If you're where are you in Texas? Austin?
Yeah. You're in Texas, Crazy Dad. Where are you at? Maybe there's some open mics that.
I know some people.
We have an inn.
Yeah. But also, anywhere you want to do a comedy, you can just Google your city and open mics, and it'll pop up, and you can just go to an open mic anywhere.
What do you think about classes?
Comedy classes are fine if you want to do them, yeah. I think that you'll learn a lot of the basics and stuff that you would learn by just doing open mics, but I also understand people's trepidation to, like, the first step of going to an open mic if you don't have anything prepared or you don't know exactly what you're going to say. So it's a good way to bridge that.
So you think like classes is if you can't just go do open mics?
I mean, that seems like a harsher way of saying it, but yeah, ultimately, yeah, if you can't cut it,
I didn't say that.
Writing jokes on your own, then you need the little baby filters, you know. No, yeah, I think that like it'll help you develop. It's like training wheels, and so.
See, I didn't say that.
Okay. It's like bumpers on a bowling alley, you know, where
I like the bumpers.
it allows you to just like develop a little more easily. But yeah, I think there's plenty to be learned from just going to an open mic and doing comedy, and that's beneficial.
Just doing comedy, just going.
Just doing it. Whatever you want to do, go do it. If you want to be a filmmaker, go make a film. If you want to sing, start singing. People are like always like, oh, like it's never happening for me. It's like, are you doing it? Like, what are you doing?
Like that. Actually, it's been a really reoccurring topic that keeps, and I don't like the whole concept of like shitting on the youngest generation, but like it does seem to kind of be a reoccurring theme that like Gen Z has an issue of overcoming cringe.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this?
I mean, I've heard of it, but like cringe is what people say when they're not creating something, right? Cringe is what like critics and commenters say to people who create art. And so I'm not concerned about what people are, how they're perceiving the art. Like I'm just pumping out what I do and it's piling up, and that's fine. Like, and people can enjoy it, people can not, whatever, however they want to engage with it. It's honestly not even my business, like after I put it out.
I'm honestly a really big fan of that point. I've always said like people's opinions of the stuff that I create is honestly not my business.
Yes, I'm busy creating more stuff.
It's kind of cool to hear someone else say it.
Yes.
Let's see. I've been writing things down like how my dog and I have a vicious cycle of causing each other anxiety.
Okay. That sounds like more stuff for therapy, huh?
That's is that from the therapy session or for the therapy session?
Wait, are you stressing your dog out or is your dog stressing you out? Which one? Was it a chicken and the egg situation? Who started it?
I need to know now too.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? Cringe hurts physically? See, that's the thing though. Everything you want is on the other side of cringe.
No, being shot with rubber bullets hurts physically.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah.
Cringe does not hurt physically. Go touch grass. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy to me. Clip that, dude.
Cringe can hurt. It feels like it hurts.
Physics. I don't know. I train jujitsu and I've been shot with rubber bullets, and so those things cause actual pain.
Actual pain.
And it's just hard for me to get on board with like cringe causes pain. It just sounds like somebody who's never actually felt pain.
They said rubber bullets would hurt too.
Rubber bullets are not preferred. Bring an umbrella to the protest. Protect yourself. Like people are literally showing up to the protest like no. Protection, and it's like, have you guys watched what happened?
I've seen I've seen your stand-up bit about the rubber bullets and the umbrella.
Yeah, do you want me to do it so people know? Or?
But now I've seen the clip that's been edited.
Oh yeah, with the actual police footage. Yeah, don't think I didn't troll social media for the footage of me getting shot. I did. I found it on Kendrick. He's a actor who was very prominent during BLM, and he was on.
Yeah, I remember Kendrick.
Yeah. So he had footage of me being lit up by the LAPD with rubber bullets and blocking a few of them.
A few.
Yeah.
At first.
You can't get them all. You know what I mean? Come on. I did start feeling myself, and I was like, y'all got to do better, okay? And then they did, and it hurt.
I've seen the clip because you were like...
Yeah, it's deleted from my now Instagram, but I think it's probably on TikTok.
It's got to be on the TikTok.
It's got to be on TikTok, but it's not readily available, so you got to search for it.
I'm going to have to find that and throw that in the Discord because it was just... I've seen the stand-up, and then now I've seen the clip where you're doing the stand-up bit.
Yes.
And somebody has edited in the actual
It was me.
footage.
I edited it. Somebody. What do you mean? I have no manager. I lost my manager on October 8th. Who do you think is helping me? You know what I mean? It was me doing everything. I edited the clip with the footage of me getting shot with rubber bullets. I was the one who got the clip from me performing in Ireland. That's where that show is from. And then splicing them together because
you do everything.
Yeah. Didn't you see how at the show I was like checking people in?
Yeah.
I set up the whole show. Like,
You do
I
everything.
unfortunately, I would love some help. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody wants to help me, help, please.
So about the dog stresses when he's not around and chooses fur, which makes him anxious, and he sees that and gets worried, causing the dog to whimper, which makes him feel bad. So now it's just a constant back and forth.
Okay.
So it sounds like the dog's got a mouthful of fur.
Sounds like you both need Lexapro.
You both need Lexapro.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a medic.
That is not medical advice.
Yeah, don't take anything I say about medicine. You know.
Fortunately, the terms of service allow us to joke about drugs. So
Oh yeah, nice.
you should just take some heroin about it.
That's right. They used to prescribe that.
Did they really?
Yeah. They used to prescribe cocaine. They used to prescribe.
Well, I know that cocaine was for like
opium.
dental.
Yeah. Big opium trade.
Wait, what are they going to prescribe heroin for?
Depression. You know.
Oh my god. Seems like it's going to make it worse.
I don't know. I mean, I've never done it, so I wouldn't know. But there used to be a lot of wars were fought over opium, right? The Opium Wars. So.
This is true. Yeah. I should play Schedule 1. I haven't yet played Schedule 1. I've been meaning to check it out. What's up, Radliff Dad? How are you?
Hey.
What pain? What? Why did you just say the word pain?
Oh, probably because we were talking about like cringe being painful. Like you just.
But that was like 5 minutes ago.
I love that. Your chat is buffering. Your chat, the Wi-Fi disconnected from the people in your chat. You know what I mean? Like not
that
ours.
part of the stream just got to them. And they're commenting on that part.
It had to go to outer space to get back here, so that's why.
Well, I definitely. I think that you've like sacrificed it all. Like.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still alive, so, you know.
Oh, heroin prescriptions for pain.
Oh, heroin prescription for pain. Yeah, absolutely.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I felt like that meme for a second. I had a flash.
Yeah.
The guy that's like, the glasses guy.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. I feel like I've sacrificed a little bit. That's what it feels like to have my account kicked off the internet by Meta.
Yeah. Wait, no, so you said you saw somebody's...
So Jordana Cutler is the Israel diaspora Jewish person at Meta.
So like the person of Jew content.
Yes, basically.
The head of Jew content.
And like she is the one who has been spearheading the censorship for SJP, for Within Our Lifetime, like all of the accounts.
The
that
big
are
accounts actually getting things done, getting news out that otherwise gets completely ignored and suppressed.
Exactly. She goes in and then she does a little delete and disappears us from the internet. And so that's what happened. Is my account with almost 100,000 followers was disappeared just like hours after Jordana Cutler was looking at my Instagram stories. And
you could see the view.
I saw it. I have it. It's I made a video and I put it in the video. You can see her name, Jordana Cutler, her image, and a couple hours later I was cooked.
So you're gonna need to cut that.
What?
Go find that screenshot, that video.
Oh, it's already in. I already put up. So I have a backup account already.
What's the backup?
It's called Mikey Beyond, same as my TikTok. Okay. And if you go to the Palestine Pod Instagram page, you can just find me through there. The Palestine Pod on Instagram. Oh, I just found out that my live is being restricted. Hold on, can you get a photo of this? Can you get a photo of my live being restricted for some reason?
Visibility being restricted.
Yeah. Shout out to TikTok for...
I mean, that's what I think is happening on mine, because I have zero... Like, I usually have views, and
I just got a notification that my live is being...
Dude, we're not even talking... Like, we're
censored.
just talking.
Yeah, I'm not even...
We're talking about
the
censorship of...
That's funny. I just got censored while talking about censorship.
Yeah.
Clip it. All right.
We literally did nothing. Like, there's no terms of service. We're not talking about anything that's like... Like, even the protest stuff that we talked about was very mundane.
That's like Inception for censorship.
Yeah.
In censorship.
I'm just trying to review our conversation. Have we really said anything that even constitutes like a warning.
No, just the
Don't-
fact that I mentioned the censorship probably is what like triggered the algorithm to be like, we should put the kibosh on that.
That's so weird.
But yeah, so Jordana Cutler is the person in charge of Israel.
Maybe
and
it's the name.
I bet. And
I bet you it's
I
the
want you to
name.
know, Jordana, I'm not afraid of you. Okay, I've been tortured by Israelis already. You present no threat to me.
Oh, maybe it was heroin.
Oh yeah, it could have been heroin too. You
Could've
know,
been heroin.
but either way.
Okay.
Yeah, they saw my story, and then a couple hours later, my account was gone. And not like I had the chance to appeal, not like you have content warning.
Yeah, I know. I realized it was completely
disappeared.
Because
Doesn't
usually it
exist.
shows your name and it'll be like
Yes.
the 0 followers.
Yes.
This was a type of ban that was like an account deletion.
Very high level.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's a show of respect. Like it's a compliment to the fact that the work that I'm doing has had an impact. It's had such an impact that it's made this person whose job it is to censor like the high level Palestinian accounts focus in on me. Little old me.
Yeah.
Who am I? Nobody knows me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Jordana Cutler does, and she got upset by probably that video of Israelis walking out, and then there was a shark joke too.
Yeah, I really like the shark joke.
God, people love the shark joke. And
Shark
so do
joke's
I.
a good one. If you haven't seen the shark joke.
Well, you probably haven't seen it because they took it off the internet.
Oh,
But
God.
I think it's on my. It's definitely on my TikTok. Actually, it's still up on my TikTok. Run it up on my TikTok because what's crazy about that is is one of my first videos that's ever been monetized, and it's Israelis walking out of my show, and it's at like $600 now, and so it's all going to Gaza. Any money that I make from that video goes to Gaza. Run up the numbers on that video.
TikTok.com/Mikey B up.
Mikey B on.
B underscore.
Underscore on. Yeah.
Mikey underscore B underscore on.
Mikey B underscore on.
I think that's it.
But also, if you can you Google it,
Let's click
or
it.
also if you just Google Mikey Intifada.
Couldn't find this account. Mikey?
Yeah. Oh, just no. So like, take out the B, the underscore before the B.
Oh, Mikey B underscore on.
Yeah.
Got
That's
it.
me.
Okay.
And then the shark joke is the first one right there.
Here we go. If you want to see the shark joke,
Can we
feel
play
free
it?
to.
Can we play it for
Yeah,
the,
we can.
Or, oh, you just
Let me
put it in
let me
Discord?
do. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Just chatting with monitor.
Thank everybody who's joined this live.
Let me see if I can find my sound.
Thank you so much for the support.
Discord monitor game sound. I used to know how to do this.
Oh, it's okay. If you can't, I mean, don't worry about it. As long as you share it with the people, they know where to find me. That's fine.
Is it? Okay, this one. This one.
Yeah, that's it right there.
We won't be able to hear it because I have all the sound running through.
Oh, that's okay. As long as they can hear it.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that they can.
So yeah, at this point I had already told a joke about Yemen and like the naval carrier, and it didn't do that well. But I was just like, it's an example of where a joke didn't do well, but I acknowledged it, and so I was like, oh, you guys are clearly all Yemeni, like that's why you didn't like the joke, and so that is the laughter that you hear.
So we're coming out of a joke about Yemen?
Yes, we're coming out of a joke about a U.S. naval carrier in Yemen.
We'll keep it going. I'm Jewish and I support Palestine.
Yes, please share this live. I'm here with the trans bombshell. Say hello.
These jokes will hit you individually.
Doing
Sometimes if you
a
didn't like one,
Twitch
wait, yours is gonna come
live
around. You know what I mean?
stream.
It's like a U.S. naval carrier.
Yeah, so that's like a callback to the joke that I just
Thank
said.
you so much for posting that clip. Anyway, I'm Jewish, and I support Palestine. But like the Israelis, they don't even care that I'm Jewish. Like they're still trying to make my life like super difficult. Oh, just kidding.
So in this moment, there's a
Are you
Zionist
taking a picture or
who is
video?
literally recording my set. They are like the flash is on. They've got it this way.
Like
They
the
are
light is
record-
on?
Yes, the light is on, and that's how I knew I was being recorded by them. And I knew it was a video, and so I was like, "Are you taking a picture or a video?" She lies to me and says she's taking a picture. You know, obviously she's taking a video. People behind her have told me she's taking a video. And so she lies in this, and I'm like, "Oh wow, Mossad's in the back."
Oh, you're taking a picture?
You take a picture?
A
It's a
photo?
long ass picture.
Yeah, 'cause it's like, what are you talking about? You're taking a picture.
Sounds like Mossad's in the back. Anyway.
Sounds like Mossad's in the back.
She's like, I just want to make sure I record this part of your set. No particular reason. I do have to report back to headquarters, but I just want to. Okay, sounds good. Anyway, so the Israelis, they're making my life difficult. They show up to my comedy.
Israelis, they're making money.
And just that hit alone, because
every major
they
comedy
were.
club in Los Angeles trying to make sure I don't get booked there. Yeah. Jokes on them, I already don't get booked there. Okay, it is a waste of their time. Oh man. You guys here? Thank you so much. I love you.
This is such a good
She
clip.
said you're awesome.
So
Yeah.
much. As I was
Everybody else
posting
is
it, I was like,
no,
let this
I
be the
don't agree.
perfect change in my life.
It kind of
I work
is,
at
yeah.
Sony, actually. So,
You already had some solid ones, but this is the one I'm seeing everywhere.
Thank you so much.
Anyway,
Comedians
yeah,
who are
so
doing better
did
than
you
me,
guys hear
please
that
help
story
me.
about the Israeli soldier who was eaten by a shark?
This is such a
Okay,
good.
what a feel-good story. You know what I mean? Not for him, but for me. And it's crazy because, like, you know, the Israelis, they've killed more children in this thing than, like, any global conflict in, like, recent history. And, yeah, ever, exactly. And, oh, you guys leaving? Okay, I understand. For sure, sounds good. Thanks so much. So, yeah, the Israelis, like, the shark, it swam past Israeli children, but it didn't hit the children. So even a shark can tell the difference between a child and a soldier. Anyway.
Okay, I had to mute myself, otherwise I was going to talk over it.
Are you guys leaving as well?
And this is them leaving. Oh, so these other people,
getting pizza.
they
Okay,
were
that's
just
a better answer.
like getting pizza.
These are
They're
pizza.
like, we don't
And that's so
support the
crazy
genocide,
because I was like,
we're
gang, why wouldn't you wait a little bit
Yeah.
instead of being associated with the Israelis?
Like, you could have given it like a 5.
You could, yeah, you don't
Just
need
two-
pizza like right now.
2 beats. Just give it 2 beats.
Like, you want to maybe chill? So I don't think you're also walking out with them anyway.
That was, yeah, so that was the clip that
Changed my life.
that's really starting to
This is gonna be the clip that changed my life. So yeah, thank you to everybody who has watched it, reposted it, supported it. That is literally generating money for Gaza. So thank you guys.
Yeah, it got some reaction. We got some reaction in chat.
Amazing.
Somebody triggered a sound effect saying that's actually hilarious.
Yeah, and Reddit has been responding well to the clip. Yeah, it's been good, you know. The only people who didn't seem to enjoy it are Jordana Cutler and the Israelis who walked out,
The only people that's not liking the clip is surprisingly Israelis.
supporting the genocide.
Well, yeah, we've pretty much hit all the questions that I had. Is there anything you wanted to share with chat? Anything that you feel needs to be said that hasn't been said?
No, just thank you so much for having me. Like,
Yeah.
it's so generous of you to extend your platform to me, especially as I've lost mine.
You'll get it back. I'm sure we'll get it
No,
back.
I mean, I don't know. I may get it back, but I may not get it back.
Yeah.
And
Or at least another one.
I'm truly honored to have sacrificed something for Palestine.
Mm.
And so, yeah. Also, you know, shout out trans people. Trans people have been at the forefront of civil rights and, you know, liberties, struggles forever. And so, yeah, just thank you. Thank you
Of
so
course.
much.
No, this is really fun because this is like the first interview. I decided to do interviews before I took a break for a music festival, self-service, but
Yeah.
um,
We all need rest and recovery.
yeah. When I came back, I was like, I'm doing interviews. I want to talk to more activists. I want to talk to more people that are actually making, you know, the world a better place, or, you know, trying to.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Jornada Cutler. But then, yeah, it's just like really lined up that I got invited to the comedy show.
Yeah.
We got all kind of like sit and kind of cross notes. We all got to compare notes and sort of really think about like what we're doing with our platforms and the impact that we're having. And at that moment, I was just like, yeah, I need to do an interview. And you're like, oh, well, I can do an interview. I'm like, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Thank you so much for
It
having
was
me.
so perfect. And
Yeah.
honestly, the way that it played out was like, I was like, all right, cool. Because like, I can't think of anyone else that I'd rather give a platform to than someone that is literally sacrificing it all.
I'm trying, you know, I'm hurling myself towards something important. And,
You have so many good lines.
yeah, just try to be more Stonewall and less apartheid walls of stone.
Yeah. Real. Super real.
Yeah.
Michael Schirtzer, everyone.
Thank you so much.
We'll go ahead and I'm gonna take a break. I think I'm gonna be back. We'll probably do some like I don't know, Marvel Rivals or something. But don't go nowhere. I'm gonna take like a 5-10. If you haven't yet followed him on TikTok, follow him on TikTok. I put the link in chat. And anybody that's here that is not yet familiar with anything that's going on in Palestine or Gaza, please inform yourselves. Do your research. There's literally a genocide going on, and there's very few people that are actually trying to speak out against it. There's like a handful of people on this platform that are actually trying to speak out against it. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all, this is not easy to ask, but if you have funds, I know some of you subscribe to the channel, you sometimes get bits and stuff. If you can donate anything to the mutual aid funds in Gaza, I'm sure you can find all that information at Mikey B on. Mikey B on.
But I would just tell you, check out the Samir Project.
The Samir
It's
Project.
a mutual aid collective that's distributing food and water in Gaza. And then also check out Palestine Action. There are Palestine actionists who are currently languishing in jails because they have been involved in the destruction of parts for the Israeli death machine. So they need bail funds. Write to them. They need to know that their sacrifice was not in vain. And shout out to all the political prisoners in Palestine. Shout out to all the political prisoners here in the United States. Free them all.
Right on. All right. I'll talk to y'all in a bit.
Thanks for joining, gang.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Can y'all believe that? We literally set up an interview like right before his Instagram got banned. But that was it. That was him. That's Mikey Infitata, aka Mikey. Sorry, that question just threw me right there. Michael Schirtzer, aka Mikey Infitata. And thank you so much, Crazy Dad. Yeah, so that was crazy, right? Like, he literally got banned, like, right before coming on. Like, on the way here. Just absolute, like, what timing. Like, that was crazy. I'm really glad that it worked out, though, and that he was able to get here. That was a really fun interview. I hope y'all got a chance to, like, learn some stuff. I hope it was educational, insightful, and I hope I was able to get some important information out there. It's a really hard topic to talk about, and so having a comedian on for an interview was sort of my way to cheat, making sure to get that important topic on the stream. So, hope to do more. We're going to keep bringing in interviews. We're going to keep meeting creators. I think next month's guest is going to be really cool, especially because it's a special guest for Pride Month. They've already committed, but we still have to work out scheduling. So I'm gonna wait to make the announcement. And that's disgusting. Of course, I'm not dating that goober. Ew. That's disgusting. But yes, thank you so much to everybody for being here. Mikey Infitata. That was a really cool first special guest. Got to interview him right after his Instagram account ban. And now we just have more interviews lined up. More special guests. We're going to go ahead and switch on to just doing some gaming. I'm ready to do some gaming. I was doing some Marvel Rivals yesterday. I hit platinum. We're going to keep going. We're going to see how far we can get. Yeah. Welcome, TransX Bombshell stream. I'm glad y'all are here. Somebody asked me if I was dating Vosh, and I threw up in my mouth a little bit. Can you believe that? Gross. Mikey Beyond. Mikey Infitata. Michael Schirtzer. Oh my god, Brad Left Dad! Just ripping out 5 gifted? You're a legend. Absolute legend. Wait, why don't we have... Do we not have the, Where's the... There's no Firewire? Oh. My beezy. Hold on. Where's the Firewire? Hold on. Where's the Firewire? Graphics. Audio. Copy. Chatting. No audio. No, it should be right here. I don't know why that didn't show. That was weird. What is what? Ghost. Oh, do you like Schedule 1? I've been meaning to check out Schedule 1. It looks like a good game. And I've been meaning to check it out. I was thinking about doing the, Holy crap, did we hit a hype train? Y'all. We just hit a hype train. Thank you so much. Mo! Mo rocks this. Welcome. Glad you're here. So there's also Stream Bingo going on, if anybody wants to play Stream Bingo. We are on currently level 2 of a mother fudging hype train. Get on over here. Liberation of Palestine, what? So, just talking about it and getting the message out is a win and a W. But the fact that we hit a hype train is like, on this stream, I think that just goes to say something. You're not saying play it now, but it is a good game and there's co-op. Hey, Crazy Dab at the 2 gifted. What are we doing here, folks? Hype train. Let's go. Wait, that level 2's complete. Okay, I'm beside myself. Did y'all just kick it off into a level 3 hype train? For little old me. For me. For me. For me. For me. For little old me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all, we're just out here talking about Palestine. Like, I haven't even gotten to the gaming yet. Like, yes, I'm going to play some video games. I literally just yapped for like an hour and then talked to someone a lot funnier than me for like an hour. And now I'm just going to play video games for like an hour. And we're on level 3 of a hype train. And we got the message of Palestine out. This is a good stream. W stream, chat. W stream. I love y'all. And I'm really glad that we can be here together in this moment, doing these things, talking about these topics. And I'm going to try to level up on Marvel Rivals after this too. Just so you know. But I hear you, Crazy Dad. This is your time to shine with your 2 gifted. And let's not forget Radlef Dad. We got dads in chat. If I've got one type of demographic, I'm Mrs. Steelio Dad. I'm kidding. I don't fuck with married guys. I'll leave y'all alone. But this is Dad Central right now. We've got dads in chat. By the way, thank you so much, y'all, for the level 3 hype train. We have unlocked a special emote in chat. Which emote are we gonna unlock? Do I get a pick? Dad Simulator. I'm collecting all the dads. Gotta catch 'em all. Wait, do I get a pick? It says unlock now. Okay, I don't think I get a pick. But it shows me it's going to be one of these ones. We're all about to get like a new emote or something. We've got 2 minutes. The ones we could get are pretty cool. The ones that we could get if we had another level of the hype train in the next 60 seconds, or I'm sorry, 2 minutes, they're a little bit cooler. I'm not going to lie. Like, there is one that I kind of want on level 3. But we have to unlock level 3. How many gifted is that? What? Rod left Dad. I was not. You didn't need to do that. But thank you. Was that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's put us into level 3 complete. So is it 5 subs per level? Is that the count? Is this how this is working? Because now we're in level 4. Oh my gosh, what if we get the one that I want? So, I don't know how this works, if we're guaranteed. But there's one called fall damage. How do we... Yeah, they got that dad money. I love dads with dad money. It's one of my favorite things. Wait. Fall damage? Is it... Oh, we don't have it yet. When do I get it? Do I get it after this? Because it's a really cute emote. How do I unlock it now? Oh, I just type in fall damage. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if this works, chat. Fall damage. No, it doesn't work yet. You were trying to do the math for it? You're not sure how it levels? Yeah, I'd love to know. It seems very sporadic. Short kings with no dad money? I love short kings because I can pick them up and put them in my pocket. Love me a short king. We love a short king. For those of you that don't know, I am a giant. The camera angle is very flattering. I'm actually 6 feet tall. I'm huge. That's hot. I'm 6'4" though. Oh. Anyway. That's cool. We're in level 4 of a hype train. I need to figure out how to do this emote. Fall damage. You're 5'1" and Brad left dad. There's no way you're 5'1". Really? Brad left dad, are you really 5'1"? No? Okay. Because that was going to change. I was like, that changes my whole perception of you. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know why it should. I could see you being 5'1". Brad left dad. Like, if you and your wife were like little 5'1" people, I could see that. You just happen to have very big personalities. I get the emote after the hype train is over? That's crap. I want it now. I want it now! Ah! Oh my god! That's so nice. Yes, please. Thank your... Shout out your gifter. Be sure to shout out your gifter. Thank your gifter. That's so nice of you, Franicus. And now you go... Oh, you have your little subscriber badge. You have it. Okay. No, you're like 5'11", but that's funny. See, you give 5'11" energy. You do. You give like 6 foot energy. That's believable. Like I wouldn't have been surprised if you were like, yeah, I'm 6'2". I would have been like, yeah, I'm not surprised. But I could also see you being like short, but like it's not even, it doesn't faze you. It's not a part of your personality at all. Like you could have been surprisingly short, deceptively short, if you will. Scary, don't yell. I'm not gonna yell at you. I don't yell. Mommy doesn't yell. I only do positive, gentle parenting. Oh, here we go. Hype train's over. Open your chest. Oh, I didn't get fall damage. I got mood. Mood is pretty good. Mood is pretty good. I am okay. This is probably my second choice. I got mood. Oh yeah, he's cool no matter what. 5 foot, 6 foot. We love Red Left Dad. Everyone, show off your emote that you got in chat. I got this emo chick, which is actually pretty sick. That's actually a really good emote for me. I actually like that one a lot. Is there anybody here that didn't get an emote? Everyone got one because you're participating in chat, right? Isn't it like anybody that's in chat during a hype train gets the emote by default? Pretty sure that's how that works. Enjoy your emote. Thank you to the dads. Thank you, dads. Your noob status? Well, you got a sub. And now you got some emotes. You're on your way. You're well on your way to being a Twitch user. You're a Twitcher. Is that what we call ourselves? Or what is a colloquial term for a Twitch viewer? A Twitcher? Are we all Twitchers? Yeah, when it's over. Okay, well I got one. I got this one. I got the UGG mood. So now anytime I type UGG mood, it does that. Which is kind of cool. I do kind of like that one. It's cute, right? Alright. Y'all. It's time to lock in. Y'all ready for this? Didn't it have a, oh, thank you. They're just basic whites. So my festival nails that I just went in and got stilettos, like long pointy white ones because I like stilettos. But when I got back, it's been forever since I've heard that sound. That's the sound of like when a peripheral like disconnects. What's going on? Why is my thing not... Hold on. Tell me that I know I loaded administrator mode. I had to have. I was just streaming this yesterday. Huh. A ghost gets disconnected it. No, normally this the game should have already popped up by now. Unless I didn't start OBS in administrator mode. And the only way to fix that is to end the stream. Hold on. What's going on?
Piss off, ghost!
Piss off, ghost! Piss off! Here. Actually, maybe I didn't start it in administrator mode because it's telling me I need to... It may require it to be run in administrator mode. So it's possible I didn't start it in administrator mode. No! Do y'all want to watch some gaming? I might have to end the stream real quick. I don't think there's any other way around it. Unless... Let me see. I'm going to end the game. I'm going to start the game again. And see if maybe that's it. Shoot. Let's see if it works. We're about to find out, chat. Okay, stopping Marvel Rivals.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
Okay, let's try this. We're launching Marvel Rivals. We'll see if this will work. It's not loading. Usually it's after this cell shade. What's it called? Shaders? We're about to find out. Usually it's right around now. If it's gonna work. Might need to stop the stream, start the stream. I don't want to do that. It's not. I must not have started it in administrator mode. Bummer. I guess we can't do this game.
Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I did. I remember I turned the game off and then I started the game. I did that. I did that. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Skyrim? Maybe I can play some Skyrim. You know, I have been playing Skyrim in my off time. I've had a personal file going that's it's just been played offline. Of just a
Damn good job. Damn good, bloody good, damn good job.
It's a regular Nord, and I've been building a house, and I started as a vampire hunter. That was the first. That's like they did that as the very first quest, and so I'm just this baby vampire hunter. Does this work? So I would need to switch the audio over. Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Chat. Are we doing this?
Oh, yes.
We're doing this. Let's go. We're doing it, chat. We're going in. Yo! I stole that from Hawaiians. I should never do that again. But my friends are Hawaiian and they do it and it's fucking awesome. Okay, go ahead and pull up. The interview went well. I'm just gaming. You can walk in if you want. I don't care. My girlfriend's visiting and staying here, and I'm just kind of like, I'm totally ambivalent to her. Just like, she's like walks in, y'all don't freak out. Okay. So...
Have you seen my mom? Still waiting for her to come home.
That's sad.
Thing about Arsenal is they always try and walk it in.
That is
So... Elder Scrolls is so sick. But this game, I've just, like, been playing it as therapy. You're gonna freak out. You're like, there's somebody behind you! Y'all are gonna play the jump scare sound, like, right when I go to... I'm gonna be like, ah! Good call, by the way, on Skyrim. Oh, yes! I'm a vampire. We need to get rid of that. We're actually going to get rid of that right now. So, I'm a Nord. Just a regular old Nord girl. Who's contracted the vampire thing, so my eyes are glowy. I've got some badass plate mail. I am wearing the Dawn Guard helmet. I consider myself Dawn Guard, vampire hunter. I do have a vampire as a sidekick. But that was approved by my vampire hunter superiors. They approved it. It's all approved. Everything's approved. Pre-approved. Yeah, like Blade. I'm a vampire hunter. That was what I decided to do as my, like, first initial quest. You try to buy that Nord a drink at the tavern, right? She's cute, isn't she? Like, we're a couple of baddies. Yeah, it's pretty bad. We're just raving. Blade nightclub rave in the middle. Just middle of the stream. Vampire hunters just get down like that. Wait, I hear some chittering. Oh yeah, mud crabs. Let's go! Ooh, she blew that thing the next Tuesday. I mean, we have all the best memes around here. That's just how we roll. Because we speak the old magic when it comes to memes. We know memes to the 5th tier. We know the origin memes. Do not speak the magic to me, which I was there when it was written. I'm a vampire. Okay. There's a bear that we have to fight the bear. Wait, I should have 2 elven swords. Some kind of glitch won't let me pull both of them. Here we go. I got you, babe. Let's go. Okay. There's a whole mammoth. Got a snoot. Where'd the bear go? Did we blow the bear off into the river? I kind of wanted the bear pelt. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I need the pelt. I'm actually trying to become not a vampire. Because I'm not a vampire. I'm not a vampire. I'm not a vampire. Oh. What up, dude? You picked the wrong person to fight. That guy that you were just looting is now fighting you from behind, bro. Yeah. That was a bad call. He should have attacked us. I don't know what he was thinking.
There, such expense.
Exactly. Oh, he was a Stormcloak? Oh, he was a scavenger. He was wearing Stormcloak and Imperial stuff. Got it. The treasury can bear such expense. We're loaded. Oh, we're gonna take that dagger. Daggers are lightweight, and yet worth 10 times what they weigh. So always grab daggers. And shields aren't usually too bad either. But if you notice, I had 2 swords, and then I put the swords away. And then when I pulled out my sword, only 1 sword came out. And it's decided this spell is going to take over the other hand. Got you. Probably could use that for the house. What's this little house down here? There's a little house! Chat! I found a house! There's somebody sitting there. Who are you? Hello. The Crabber's Shanty.
Charlie can hardly eat everywhere now, can he? There's enough for all of us if you aren't greedy.
Take the mud crabs. Search all the mud crabs. Oh, here's a fishing map. We're taking that. Alright. Chat. We're almost to the point. I've never done this before, so I don't know what to expect. Oh. They were just chilling right there. Why is my magicka like permanently screwed? What happened to me? Oh, it's because I'm in the sunlight and I'm a vampire. Got it. Yeah, I just took all her crab. I was like, yoink! Thank you. Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to go in the Robber's Gorge. Something tells me I'm going to have to fight my way through here. Yep, here we go.
Oh, the robbers! Oh man!
Just parried like every single hit. There we go. You're dead. Oh, there was somebody behind me. Oops. All the way back at the village. Okay. Let's do swords this time. Right out of the gate. We lost the bear pelt. We lost the saber cat pelt. Okay. I need to learn to pay attention. I got a little carried away with myself. Too overconfident. Like we were just talking about with Mikey Infantata. The old Michael Schirtzer. He really liked being introduced as viral comedian Michael Schirtzer. That's what he is. Dude's blowing up right now. And he's been literally doing, like, what we all, like, want to do, and that's, like, constantly talk about Palestine. Like, he's actually found a way to do it.
I am right behind you.
That was really creepy. Like, it actually, okay, it almost gave me goosebumps. Like, I can feel the hair on the back of my neck standing up. Because it literally played it in my ear. Nice. There we go. Okay. A little bit of healing. Where's my vampire friend? She's not caught up with me on this one. Oh, there's a horse. Just a random horse. Nice. I wonder if I can take this home. Can I just claim this horse that I just found? Can I just claim a horse? What is all these lines right now?
You stink of horse.
I stink of horse. Wait, did I just, like, get a free horse? Is that a thing? Can I just park a horse?
Whose horse is that?
Whose horse is that? I've heard that on other memes. Referring to, like, a guy that has, like, a big, like, you know what? Like, whose horse is that? Darn, I can't. It doesn't just save it as my horse. Darn. Wait, why does this all look like this? It doesn't. The map doesn't usually look like this. All these graphics are off. That's so weird.
But you know what they say, Vegeta. When you fall off that horse, you get right back up, and you eat that horse. Come eat that horse with me, Vegeta.
What the heck?
Come eat that horse with me, Vegeta. You gotta eat the horse. That's actually a really good quote. I really like that quote. I really like the quote. Come eat that horse with me, Vegeta. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. I do want to grab the crab stuff because I think it might actually be useful for my house. So let me just pop in this crab shack real quick.
It says, "It is the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?"
Oh shit. She didn't see me. And so this horse. You didn't know that? Yeah, so people were using that on TikTok. And the joke would be like, the setup would be like a guy walks in naked, and then the sound that they would use on TikTok is the "Whose horse is that" meme. So if you look up the "Whose horse is that" meme, you will see a bunch of like horny memes, like girls that are down bad. Ow. You're happy I don't sparkle like a vampire? What do you mean? Like actually sparkle? Ow. They just shot this horse. And now the horse is pissed. It's a war horse. It's gonna fight them. Let's see here. Ow. Here we go. Yeah, Twilight. But why would I sparkle like a Twilight vampire? Do I look like a Twilight vampire? Oh, because I'm a vampire. Got it. I'm here now. I'm still kind of a blonde.
Show you what the real.
That's why he was so hard. He's the chief. Oh! That one last hit really got me. Damn. You dislike Twilight? Yeah, I think it's pretty cheesy. It's kind of a cheesy game. Or not game, movie. Alright. Okay, so I cannot, unfortunately, save the horse. Why does my map look like this? Is that because it's like, what's that thing called when there's, Aurora Borealis? Is there like Aurora Borealis? Oh, I mean, I think it's appropriate. I mean, I am a vampire after all. You're doing a public service announcement is all. It's like a public service announcement that you've made. Bella was trifling. No offense taken. Not all vampires are the same. We don't all like know each other. What, you think I know her just because I'm a vampire and she's a vampire? That's kind of like, I don't know, creature-ish. Just a little bit. Just creaturist. You're being a creaturist. You think like just because I'm a vampire that like I know all werewolves too? I mean, you could say no offense. That doesn't mean somebody doesn't take offense to what you say. That's not how that works. I don't get to be like, you smell like poop. No offense. Or like, I think your taste in music is garbage. No offense. Like, you're being creaturist. Think that all vampires know each other. I'd say thanks for letting me know. If someone was like, you smell like poop. Here we go. Ba-da! You're dead. Uh. And now we're gonna grab this. There we go. Ooh, I have no magic. Oh, that's what's going on. I got it. Oh. Now I want to watch Being Human. Is that a horror movie? Ooh, I should probably use a health potion. Ooh, I've got a couple of those. I should probably use another one of those. Okay. Apparently because it's daylight, I can't use my healing. Whoop! Whoop! Alright, I need to pull out that sword. Let me try these swords. Oh, get off of me. There's the bandit chief. I got the magic user. Let's see if I can go back and get that archer. What a real orc can do. I'm not an orc. Let me just slip through here. And there's an archer up here. Hop here. Okay. Oh, there's two archers. There's two archers. Come here. I got you. You're dead. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I need to use a potion. Jump after this guy. And he's dead. Oh shit, does he have magic? Oh shit! Oh, I should have used that heal. TV show on Sci-Fi Channel. Vampire and wolf get a place together that has a ghost. It's called Being Human. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Sorry, just saw this. It's already closed? Hold on. I'll come down. You just have to turn it left. Give me 1 second. Chat? Okay, I want to cure my vampirism because I don't want to come back and have to deal with this again. Like, I have no stamina. Like, what is going on? Like, this is so hard. I don't understand. Okay. Okay. I'm at my house. Okay. Am I even doing the right thing? I don't even think I'm doing the right thing. I'm not. I'm doing some other quest. I'm glad I checked. I was doing the wrong thing, chat. Okay, I gotta go to Morthal. I have a horse, but it's not my horse. But it's also not a stolen horse. It's just, I found a random horse. That mist looked weird. Okay, here we go. Mud crabs? Okay. Supposed to go to this altar at night. And I think I'm supposed to wait here until it's like nighttime. And then there's like a ritual. Hi.
Hi.
And so after I do the ritual, then I'm not a vampire anymore. Which I honestly fucking hate. It's annoying. What? Okay, this is annoying. I hear a creature,
It's so bright out
but I don't see a creature. Oh, sorry. Yeah, vampires are overrated. Oh, wait, there we go. I found them. It's spiders. Come here. Okay. She's gonna bring them back to life. I'm gonna wait like a few hours. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There. Cool. Waiting. Okay, meet Fallon at dawn. Oh, it's at dawn. I have to be here at dawn. So, 6 hours. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. There we go. My vampire blood boils in the sunlight. Speak to Fallon. Yes, I'm here. Let's get this over with. Wait for Fallon to complete the ritual.
I call upon Oblivion Realms, the home of those who are not our ancestors. Answer my plea. As in death there is new life, in Oblivion there is a beginning for that. I call forth that power. Accept the soul that we offer. As the sun ends the night, end the darkness of this soul. Return life to the creature you see before you. Ritual.
That's it? I'm not a vampire anymore? Why do you sound like you have a creature crawling inside of you?
Anything good?
I'm really confused. Chat, do you hear that? She sounds like a mud crab. Cool, so I'm not a vampire anymore. That was actually not that bad and not that hard. But what is up with the map? Why does the map look all crazy? Is this like a bug? Is this a no? Does anybody know if this is a bug? Is this a known bug? I'm not big. I don't know that much about Skyrim bugs. Oh shit, there's a giant at my house. Why is there a giant at my house? Why are you at my house? Why are you at my house? You're at my house. But you're at my house. Yeah, but you're at my house. Ow. Ooh, I'm dead. That was that find out part of the equation, chat. I shouldn't have tried to creep up on a giant. That's on me. Wait, but I'm not a vampire anymore? Are we done? Is there still a giant at my house? That was wild. What the hell is a giant doing in my house? Can you please get away from my house? Get away from my house. Ow! How did he hit me again? He's in my house. Why is there a giant in my house? I guess this is his house now. Can I please have my house back? Let's get a second elven sword. Whoop! Come back. Come to mama. I got you. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house. Ooh, we got him. We got the giant, chat. Ooh, we had a grip of gold on him. Cool. And now we just go in the house and let's see if we can find, because I brought a bunch of animal stuff, because see, I've been trying to hang more like animal the mounted heads and stuff, and that I have to have like animal, and I'm trying not to say animal parts. I need goat horns. Oh, I need iron fittings. I need deer stuff. Welcome to our house. And then I was gonna start slowly building all of the I need to get some armor to display here. First off, this looks sick. I absolutely love how this turned out. But then I also need to get there's a bunch of shrines in the basement to the different gods. And in order to make the shrines, I have to find the necklaces. And the only one that I've made is the Shrine of Mara. Lit. But it cures diseases. It's a good one. It's a good first one to have. I have another amulet of Talos, but for that one you have to have like dragon scales in order to build it. Like literally need dragon bone and dragon scales to build it. So that's going to be a minute. Because I'm not doing dragons right now. I want to go find the goat horns. What does it say? Goat horns? Goat antlers? Goat parts. I need more animal parts, chat. More animal parts is how we're going to make this happen. Map to... See, this is freaking me out. I need to look this up. Is this a thing? Is that a bug? Why does my Skyrim map look like streaks? Is it a bug? It's a common issue that can be caused by including bugs, mods, and shader conflicts. It's not necessarily a permanent bug, but rather a visual glitch that can be resolved. Okay. I don't have any mods, so it's got to be like just a visual bug. Temporary visual bug, hopefully. Most of Falkreath is dead, though, because of the whole vampire storyline. They send teams of vampires at you. So a lot of these guys are dead. Oh, shoot. That's right, I have this key. Because I took off that guy's corpse. I don't think I can really use this place as a shop anymore. Because everybody's dead.
talk.
Okay, well, then let me try to go to... Where's a good general store? I guess... Just Whiterun. Just try Whiterun. I'm gonna go for the goat parts. The cold won't be good for my crops, chat. It never is. The cold won't be good for my crops, chat. One more hour. Bang. Okay. I bet you he's got goat parts. But do you have goat parts? I need goat parts. Go. Oh, hide. Shit. What is like the horns that I need? Is like called like goat horns? I don't see it. Goat or goat? It's definitely the second one. Goat. Capital goat. It's a capital goat. Let me try Solitude. Wait, is that in this game? Yeah. Oh. Wait. Maybe. Isn't there a general store right here? The Winking Skeever. Oh shoot! Maybe they're in the maybe they're in the witch. Alchemist. No, I don't want to talk to you.
For the old man.
Yeah, I'm a traveler. Yeah, I've been to Whiterun. I haven't met her before. Yeah, what do you got for sale? And then I guess maybe I can go try to find her daughter. But honestly, I know these are ingredients. Because this would be like a miscellaneous thing.
Don't forget.
I'm seriously about to start going and killing goats. Isn't there just... I don't think there's like just like a general store. There is the blacksmith. Oh my gosh. This guy's a Fletcher. He just sells like arrows and stuff to make arrows. There's not like a general store here. Oh wait, there's these stalls. Well, it's not technically food, because this guy sells food. She sells food. There's just vendors that sell just food here. This would be good for survival mode. Come back when you figure out how to spend money. That's hilarious. I don't know where... I mean, this is an inn. I don't know where I'm going to buy these goat parts.
It's an honor to have...
This is actually starting to kind of cause me grief. Chat, does anybody know where I can find goat parts? Anybody? Anybody know where to get goat parts? Get your goat parts. Get your goat parts here. Oh shoot! I didn't mean to do that. What did I just do? I literally don't know what I just did. Yeah, where do I get used goat parts? Everybody just started attacking me. I don't even know what I did. I actually did a power? Do I have a power that was... I have no idea what just happened.
Time for you to die.
Okay. Where... Oh, maybe I could try... What's that one that was the dwarf... It's like a dwarf city. Former dwarf city. It's way down here in the corner. I was gonna say Riften, but it's Markarth. I bet you that I can find some goat parts in here. There's so many merchants and so many shops.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house.
There's the Silver Blood Inn.
That's fun.
Trading company. Here we go. Watch. Come here.
You there, if you're here to trade.
Yeah, come here. Yeah, I'm here. Why? You just told me.
You need to leave.
Why? You just told me.
I'm not arguing. You need to leave now. You are.
I'll do it.
Come back.
Why are they telling me to leave? Is it nighttime? What just happened? Is it too early? Oh, that's so weird. How was I able to just walk in there then? They're not open yet. Let's see if I can find my goat parts here, chat. Wait. There's nobody here. Come here. There we go. What do you got for sale? Miscellaneous. Goat horns! Hey! Let's go. We found him, chat. We got it. Alright, we're rushing home. We've got our goat horns. And we're going to make sconces with them. We got our used goat parts. See, that's what we're making with them, is those lights. There we go. Do a little misc. Oh, I still need iron fittings.
Oh, what is it?
I need to go to this anvil. I'm a pro gamer. I'm literally a pro gamer. With my used goat parts, making, you know, lights and shit. I need iron. I need an iron ingot. Fuck. Hold that thought, chat. We're about to make a pro gamer move. We're gonna go right to Whiterun. Like, we're not going... Like, everybody's dead in Falkreath. And it's just... It's all a result of the vampire shit that I got involved in. It's kind of my fault. It's my bad. I built my house near Falkreath. So I was running to Falkreath for supplies on the regular. And then one day, like, a whole mob of fucking vampires just, like, stormed in and killed, like, half the village. Like, the e-games are similar. Yeah, I'm not joking. I'm a pro gamer. I'm an e-gamer. Not joking. No jokes. I wouldn't lie to you. I need, wait. I came for iron. Give me all your iron ingots. Hell yeah! I'm a pro gamer. Watch, I'm about to do a pro gamer move right now. Watch this. We've got iron fittings. Boom. Boom. And then watch this. Watch this. We're gonna run in here. And we're gonna take our goat horn. and we're gonna make a sconce. Boom. Shaboot, shaboot. Ta-da-da-da-da! Pro game remove. Pro game remove. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Yeah. Let's see if we have any more over here. Nope. Is there anything over here? Let's see. Sconce. Hey. Put some light on the occasion. That's what I'm talking about. And then, wait for it. Even more light on the situation. Let's go. I need more go horns. But we're looking nice. This is my house. I built this. This is all good. You got some food? What'd you get? What kind of food did you get? What are you eating? I'll tell you what, chat. I've got a friend in town. We had an awesome stream. We had a nice chill hangout. We had a nice, awesome interview with viral comedian Mikey Infitata. I'm going to go hang out with my friend who's in town. Who's chilling in the back. Super patient. But we got some Skyrim in. We added to the house. My dumb bimbo ass forgot to start OBS in administrator mode, so no Marvel Rivals. Oh crap, did I even change the game category? I didn't, did I? But I'll do that now, just for organization's sake. Hold on, first I gotta save the save file. Important shit first. And then, no, to desktop. And then let me just, real quick, I'm going to switch the category over. And then we're going to raid out. Oh, I had it on Marvel Rivals. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. It's Skyrim. Boom. There. Just for organization's sake. Posture check. Posture check. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and raid out. I want to thank everybody for being here. If you're not yet following, please be sure to follow. If you're not following Mikey Be Real, do be sure to follow Mikey Be Real. He's doing really good work, especially tons of mutual aid, raising money for people in Palestine, making sure that we get food and resources to children that otherwise will die. So be sure to follow him, support the work that he's doing. It's really super important. Thanks y'all for being here. I'm going to hand y'all off to another streamer. Just hang out and, you know, just let it happen. And don't freak out. It's all okay. And it's completely natural. So, yeah, jokes aside. Thanks y'all. Be sure to also go to transxbombshell.com. Follow me on all the platforms that you have so that you can keep up with what I'm doing. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.